All right. Excuse me. I've still got my cold. So this chart's a good chart. Um, it's important to map things out separately and zoom in what we need to be looking at. So um, when we want to like see, here's a C minor or a G minor shape. Sorry, my bad there, right? I'm always mixing G minor and C minor up. Remember, G minor. Let's just look at this box here for a minute. What are we looking at here? We've got E root A4 C5. It's 1 4 5. In the E box, E-shaped box, that's any E-shaped box. It could be this one almost, except for one thing. You can't access these notes. This is part of the box here. Drawing tool. Box. We were working with arrows before. This is the box right here that we're looking at. Alright, that's the box. Let's just focus on that box for a minute, okay? So we know what the box is because I got to move around with this stuff sometimes. Not that I should be moving the chart around. That got me like dizzy yesterday. Let's look at this box here. I have a G minor second box. So this fretboard is the Locrian, not Locrian, the Dorian fretboard. And if you add the 7 to it, you get the Locrian 7th. So here's the Dorian. It's kind of, like an arpeggiator. And then you get, if you add that 7, you get the Locrian. So I'm going to just add it here. Something like that. That's why the 7's there. The root is there because it doesn't share any notes with the Dorian. So here's the Dorian, here's the root, here's the Dorian, here's the Locrian, and here's the root again. So that's why I can list the root, the Ionian, the major root of the modal scale with the Dorian because it doesn't share any notes with it. And then we have a G minor shaped Dorian scale there. Okay, now before I go and play that, because I love to play G minors, there's a rule, and that is if you have a minor chord and you want to know the parent major chord, okay, you take the position of that chord. In this case, it's the G minor position. All right, and you go up one pentatonic scale member. So pentatonic scale is C, D, E, G, A. We're going to go from G to A. So A is the parent of this G minor. There's A, the fourth A shape, root 4, 6. This is your A-shaped chord. Now this is going on up here, way up here, or I can say it's going on way down here with mine. I won't capo it. So the G minor starts on D minor way up here. Remember, in G, we're going to get this, we're going to start it down here on root. Okay? And then we've got this first inversion in G. We were talking about earlier this. Sorry about that. No. My glasses aren't that good, but I like the, it's kind of a compromise, the glasses that I'm wearing. there's a nice first inversion there in G. So G always starts on root, and then you got a nice first inversion 2 to the bar there. Now we go up around the hallway and climb a ladder. So G always has that ladder up on top. Alright, that's how you know you're in a G shape. Now it's interesting that that's a G minor shaped D minor. You know, you think of G, we're thinking, wait a minute, what happened to G major shaped? Okay, well, if we do that, we're going to get a D major. Okay, and that's going to give us an F sharp. that's not what it is. Okay, it's a G minor shape. So the major shape of that G minor shaped D minor chord in the key of C is the A shape. So we've got an A-shaped F here, root 4 6, root 4 6. Okay, second inversion. So that is the parent shape. That's how that works. Now, if I just roll, if we zoom out a little bit for a second, now we want to see that a little more clearly, where that A parent shape is. You know, I can find another diagram for that. Alright, now my wife got home and she's got the cold that I have, but we've got it planned so that by the time she gets it, I'm feeling better. But still there's this overlapped red zone that we're both feeling lousy. It's just that I'm moving away from a cold, she's getting one. What I wanted to say was, not a new diagram, but remember, this is the same box we're looking at. Here's the A4. So I have on this particular diagram, remember, this is the root fretboard. So I happen to have the F right there, R4 6. So that's the parent of this G minor shaped D minor. There it is shown on the diagram. That's why it's better to have different diagrams. Okay, here I've edited this in over this box here. So this is the same box we were looking at. All right. In this case, so that's what it is. Get it in your brain, because I'm going to take the red square away. This spans the box. I had to cut that in because of the way that I made the diagram. And that's what had to do with the next diagram, making this stuff more clear. Here is the Lydian in its entirety here, which is the A-shaped fourth of the root. So what it is with an A shape, you know how we play an A shape. We start on the, you know, this is the root of the parent, which is going to be in the key of C is the C. So for the fourth, that's going to be the second inversion of the Lydian, right? So we're going to start on that root here. It's going to be root 2, 4, 5. That's the top of an S3S, right? It's actually 5, 6, root 2, right? Okay, is the tippy top of an S3S is right here, root 2. All right. For A shape now, that would be for C shape. Okay, forget about the pattern shapes right now. This is definitely the S2L in that A shape. So you've got your A shaped here,